I, F32, am scared I'll never find a partner. Or that if I do, it'll be too late for me to have kids. How do you deal with the fear of being lonely? Welcome to /r/dating. Please make sure you read our rules here. https://new.reddit.com/r/dating/about/rules, and remember to be polite and respect each other. Do not call people names or engage in slap fights. All advice given must be good, ethical advice. Do not post hateful or harmful rhetoric. You will be banned. https://www.reddit.com/r/dating/wiki/rules. Follow Reddit rules. Do not post content that promotes hate based on identity or vulnerability. Do not bully or harass other users. If you have any questions, please send the mods a message. https://www.reddit.com/message/compose/question2=r/dating. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. /message/compose/question2=r/dating if you have any questions or concerns. *33F same. I used to joke about dying alone. I don't think it's a joke anymore. Thanks for posting this. I can really relate. I feel like I'm running out of time. It hurts to see my friends get engaged, married. I had to go to the bathroom recently when watching my friend try on dresses. It hurt so bad. I had to have a good cry before coming back out and being supportive. I am lucky to have a 2Y.0, so I get to experience motherhood. That being said, her sperm donor isn't around. I want her to have a male figure in her life. I also want a man that I can have as a companion. Why is this so hard? At this point, all I can do is pray that God has mercy on me. I'm 33F and I'm fine alone ATM. My mom still has a kid when she is 40. Don't worry. The saddest thing is that you are disconnected with yourself. Alone is not scary. You can read the book 8 Rules of Love by Jay Shetty. The first rule is let yourself be alone. These are what I learned from the book. We have to train ourselves not to instantly like and trust an attractive person without remembering that we don't know this person or understand them. Have a self-control. Ask ourselves, is this truly healthy for me? Will this nourish me? Is this good for me in the long term? Are you kind to yourself? Are you honest with yourself? Are you emotionally available to yourself? Are you supportive of your own efforts? The important lesson solitude offers is helping us understand our own imperfections. This prepares us to love someone else in all their beauty and imperfection. The last quote of the book is, you can seek love your whole life and never find it, or you can give love your whole life and experience joy. Hope you are happy to be with yourself and be loved, and your partner will find you. I'm in the same position except I'm 36F, so it really might not happen for me. I'm not shooting my shot, but I'm 39M, looking for a woman to build a family with. I usually will look for women up to 32-34, but that's because I want more than 2 kids. Trust me, us men are out there. You might have to expand your search or change some of your standards. Not sure where your standards are, but seriously, us men are out there that want a serious relationship. I'm 39 and a guy, not sure I'll ever find someone. I don't get sad. I try to live in the moment and have fun. A lot of my friends are married. To me, having a kid is having a kid. I've considered adopting. Right now I'm considering it very strongly. I'm a 38-year-old male who's never even come close to having a relationship. If my life situation was slightly more perfect, I'd have adopted already. The two things that hold me back are that it would be a pretty big burden to support someone else, especially a very young child who I'd have to hire babysitting for, and that I'm aware of the harsh stigma against single males trying to adopt that I do not want to try to fight through. I gave up on dating years ago. It was never worth it. Think about it like this: at least you're not trapped in a marriage with the wrong person. First, get a fertility checkup done. Most of the places are free with your health card. It will give you a rough idea of your biological clock. Then breathe and try to work on yourself. The happier and content you are by yourself, the better quality man you will attract. Go to therapy and let go of your past relationship trauma. Call 811 and they'll help you with free resources if you can't afford therapy. Then go to places and try making friends with people who are in the same circle as a person you want to end up with. Marriage and kids don't define you. You are a woman, the most powerful being there is. Go do what you are most passionate about and everything else will fall into place. Good luck. My story is a lot like yours, and I have a happy ending to share with you. I spent most of my adult life in the dating scene, bouncing around from one short-term relationship to another. 6 years ago I moved from my small ISH hometown to a city of 1.3 million, and it opened up a whole new dating scene. 2.5 years ago, just after my 38th birthday, I met the most incredible man. He is perfect in every single way, and we are madly in love, and I am now 40 and 6 months pregnant with my first child. I am so glad that I never settled. I am also extremely glad that I really got to live my life before starting a family. Love is out there and it's yours to be had. I hope this helps. I'm 30 minutes and I'm feeling completely hopeless in dating. Last year, I lost the woman of my dreams when she broke my heart and left. I don't get responses from women I pursue. I feel like I'm barely seen as a person anymore. And I'm about ready to call it quits on the whole thing. I 30th have also never had a boyfriend. Feeling more and more lonely each year. I don't think my standards are too high. I want a guy I'm attracted to who is fun, caring and makes me laugh. Ideally has their own friend group and hobbies going on. Not picky about income level, but I'm not attracted to every and any guys on the dating apps. It's rare. I too feel sad and hopeless after 30 years of it not working out. When I do happen to get asked on a date by someone I'm genuinely interested in, we usually go on a nice date and the guy rejects me or doesn't want something serious, but pretends he does for a long time. I'm so sick of this life. Yes, I am content alone, but I want to fall in love, even if just for a short time. For what it's worth, I'm 35F and only found my guy 3 years ago. We're getting married at the beginning of next year. It feels surreal because I wasn't really even looking at the time. He was perfect, and we were both available, so it was just a dream come true. I'm hoping that the same happens to you. I'm a 32F as well and going through the same things. It's making me extremely depressed and bitter. I do have one child that I had when I was 23. The father was never involved after I got pregnant, so I never experienced pregnancy, birth, raising a child with a partner. I'm glad that I have her. I wished for a husband and a sibling for my daughter. I was in a relationship for 6 years and that ended when I turned 30. He had been cheating the whole time, pushing back marriage and living together and children. That's left me incredibly distrustful anyways, and I've sort of shut down mentally. I've been dating the last year or so and nothing sticks. I either get turned off early on because I see behaviors I know I don't want in a partner, or I find out they are seeing other people while we're supposed to be exclusive, which further makes me distrustful. I'm sorry you're going through this alone. This may not be what you want to hear, but if it comes down to it, you can always get pregnant by someone you find attractive and seems to have good health. At least that will get you a baby. I've never had issues dating since having a child, so I wouldn't worry about that. Obviously this is a last resort and a desperate measure, but I honestly would be heartbroken if I were in this position and never had my daughter at all. Being a mother has always been something I wanted. Good luck, you have plenty of time yet. A decade. I am 38F, I have had a mix of being single and being in relationships. I can tell you that happiness does not come from your relationship status. It does take time to develop a healthy mindset around being single. It helps to have a pet. In a perfect world, or a better world, I would have had kids. But I have let go of that idea. Still open to it, but not focusing on trying to find someone. I worry big time about how climate change is going to impact the next generations, hell even my generation. Things are changing fast. Maybe it's better to not kids so that they won't have to suffer. It sucks, but it's reality. I mourn the loss of being safe enough to have children. And there are also a lot of downsides to having kids. It's not all rainbows and joy. You'll figure it out. Having the attitude that you'll be happy either way is helpful. Then there's not so much pressure to find someone to have kids with. Just keep living your life. You are still young. I had 2 marriages and 2 divorces and found my best partner at 58. Just keep trying to be involved. Do things you enjoy. Don't despair. Life is unfolding and you will be fine. The best way out is always through. Robert Frost. Look, I don't know what will happen in your future, but thinking it'll never happen is forevertizing a current circumstance. Don't let what is right now get in the way of what could be. 47M here, and we have 2 lovely kids, 4 and 6. Didn't happen for us until wife was 37 and I 40. 32 is still very young and you can have a family, just have faith that when it's meant to happen it will. Not sure how you're meeting people, but try to join a club or with like-minded healthy people that enjoy the same things you do. It will happen if you just keep moving forward. I know this is a tough age biologically for women, so don't let that get you down. Never had those fears even when I was single. Now I am married. I feel it doesn't matter what situation you are in, you always have problems, just different sets of problems. Thinking face.